Hello, hello. Hi, Chief. Hope everybody's doing well. We have a chief today. Hi, Chief. You can't get things off my desk. No. Still no. What are you doing? What are you doing? So happy Monday, I guess. What's up, T-Bug? So we'll do a little pentathlon today. I suppose I don't know how long it'll be on. Maybe not. Might not be on too long. Come on, come on. There you go. Good boy. Chief says he's ready. That means. Sorry, work is messaging me. All right. Anyway, I guess we'll do a little pentathlon today. Let's see what we have for redemptions. We have Droth with the tea. Thank you. I gotta let it cool off a bit, but got some tea. And we have Og Girls with the pup cup. Are you ready for a pup cup? Pup cup? You want one? Yeah, you want a pup cup? Who wants a pup cup? I think this guy. Yeah, he does. The anti-hamburger throat tea. Yeah, hopefully. Is what it is. Ready for pup cup? You want to lay down? Will you lay down? Lay down. Lay down. Yeah, he'll lay down for that. He doesn't like to lay down. But I guess for this he will. Vocal warm-ups? Yeah, maybe. I don't know how to do those, but sorry, let me check my work messages real quick. And okay. Yeah, I was checking my work email or my work messages and stuff because apparently some of the ACs went out at the office and things were getting hot, but somebody else ran in and took care of it, so I was just making sure everything's fine with that. So anyway, all right, is that all the redemptions? I believe that is all the redemptions. Chief says he wants 5 pup cups. I can't give you 5. I'm sorry. Sorry, Chief. Alrighty. So we're going to do pentathlon today. I might do like a couple of runs of it or something like that. I may not be on too long tonight. We'll see. But anyway. Oh, I guess one other thing is now that everything's fine, I'm going to mute my phone alert so it doesn't keep making sounds all the time. For those of you who, because I've had several people asking all that stuff, they'd like to be able to see the combined chat, which I can't really display on my screen. I'm not supposed to. You can go here and it'll show you the stream and the combined chat. So, but yeah, it's a TOS thing for me to, as far as me actually displaying it on the screen, unfortunately, but it is what it is. But yeah, feel free to use that if you want to see what everyone's saying, basically. All right. Why does my microphone seem louder today? Yeah. Oh well. Is there anything else before we get started here? You have anything else, Chief? Okie dokie. I think we're ready to get started. Let me start up the other thing. What's up, Alpha? Okay. Let me do a quick sound check and we'll get started. Oh, it's probably going to be loud. Oh, maybe not. Are you ready, Chief? You ready, buddy? Okay, so the category we're doing today is technically called the pentathlon, and I'm doing the warps route for those. So, it's Mario 1, Lost Levels 2, 3, and World. So, trying to do it under 50 minutes. I'd like to get closer to 45 minutes, but we'll see how it goes. But hope everybody's doing well this evening. And I think all my playlist is still playing. There we go. Okay. Let's get started. What's up, Vincent? I don't have anything else for you right now, Chief. Sorry, buddy. Whoops. It's just I'm bonking into stuff today. Good lord. Okay, whatever. How's everybody's week going so far? I mean, I guess it's only one day, but where'd you go? Oh, you're over there. Why are you hiding like Joey? Don't hide like Joey. Be better than Joey. What's up, Tommy? Hey, Jessica. Try to stay on for a bit. Alrighty. What's up, Stephanie? So, it is Up the Vine. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. So yes, the warp is up the vine, but I did a trick that allows me to take the pipe and still get there, and it's basically faster. But yes, the normal intended route is to go up the vine. Yeah, vacation? What's up, Liquid? What's up, Brawler? Oh, it's we'll see how it goes. It's off to a little bit of a rocky start, but yeah, a couple of bonks. All right, next game. And Red with the heart me, appreciate it. Thanks for the GG. Yeah, yeah, doing the originals today. Chief, you don't have to come up to me every time I speak a couple of words. What's up, El Tigre? Thank you for the good luck. My highest score? I haven't really done high score runs for these games so much. I've considered maybe doing those at some point, but Why not? Why I haven't done high score runs? I don't know. And Justin with the heart me, appreciate it. What's up, John? So how do I stream like that? Do I have two different cameras and monitors? So I have two cameras. They're the two cameras, like the one on me and the one on the dog. Those are Sony DSLR cameras. One's a Sony A5100, and the other, that was a little close. The other one, or sorry, one's an A5100 and the other one's an A6000. As far as the video feed for the game, I'm using an Elgato capture card. Yeah, this is a Lost Level, so this is Japanese this is what Japan got for Super Mario Brothers 2. They got this, which I like to refer to it sometimes as Mario 1.5, because it's the same engine. It looks a little different, but it's basically like the same game engine as the original. So, what's up, DLB? How's my day been? Oh, let's go with busy. But that's going to be my answer about every day. It's busy. Am I from Phoenix? No. Oh yeah, Mario 3 Mix. That's actually a great ROM hack. I love it. I haven't played it in several years and stuff, but yeah, SMB3 Mix is actually a great ROM hack. I've played a few other ROM hacks. I've played several like Mario 2 ROM hacks and stuff. There's a newer one that I need to play soon that I just found out about. See if we can get the super jump here. There we go. Do I full-time stream? No, I don't. I've got a regular full-time job. So tomorrow then, I don't know if I'll be able to be online tomorrow. I've got after-hours work, so unless it's relatively short, then maybe. But I don't know. So I would say tomorrow will probably be doubtful. What's my actual job? I am a systems administrator, so I work in IT. I mostly deal with servers and infrastructure. Oh, come on. I mostly deal with servers and infrastructure and stuff like that. Much better. And 42 at the heartbeat. So I will most likely run this back again once we get through this run. The world record for the 5 games or just this game? Am I a network engineer? No, I'm not. Can you jump over the flag at the end of the level? On a lot of them you can. In this game, yeah. Oh, thanks, Santiago. Just saw that. Enjoy the late night streams. Are there a lot of jobs in IT right now? I feel like the IT job market is kind of brutal right now, to be honest with you. I mean, I feel like a lot of job markets are not in a great state, but oh, come on. But yeah, finding IT jobs is not the easiest thing right now, from what I've been reading anyway. Yeah, we're just going to 8-4. Oh, dang it. What's up, James? Thanks for the good luck. Oh, okay, don't screw it up. Yeah, the Mario Arcade is actually kind of interesting. Once in a while I'll play that, but it's kind of a mixture between... Maybe I should have picked up the power-up. It's kind of a mixture between Mario 1 and... I hesitated. If I wouldn't have hesitated, I would have been fine. That's a game over, isn't it? Yeah. Alright. I shouldn't have hesitated. I saw him jump forward and I kind of froze and okay. So that's how it's going to be. Oh. You know what? Let's start the whole thing over. How do you run over those gaps without falling? So if you're running at full speed and it's one tile gaps, you can just run across them. Yeah, like I'm not doing anything special there. You just run across them. You just have to be going full speed or it doesn't work. Thanks for the good luck. Yeah, taking a mulligan on that. If you all didn't know, Lost Levels is hard. It's a brutal game. And it gets me sometimes too, so... So for this category, we're taking all the warps today, so playing shorter stuff. I guess I haven't been explaining stuff much today, have I? You'll have to... I'm a little mentally exhausted today, so for, I think a couple of people asked, about the Vine thing and stuff like that for 4.2 a few minutes ago. So the intended way is to hit the block and go up the Vine in 4.2 to get to the warp zone. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Mario slide over on the screen. You'll see me do that in the beginning of this level. I'll have him slide over to at least under the W in world, and that will allow me to take the pipe instead of going up the Vine. So we're going to do this, let him slide. And we'll do that. It's a cue ball. Do I work a lot with Cisco systems? We have a lot of Cisco stuff at my job and stuff. I mean, most of our network equipment, I mean, I'm not a network engineer or anything like that, but most of our networking stuff is Cisco, but our servers are Cisco. So we have Cisco UCS chassis and blades and stuff like that. So yeah, on that side and stuff, yeah, we're pretty much a Cisco shop. It's a blend. If I do a PB in one game, does it count? Yes, it does. And I actually a lot of my more recent, because I do a lot of multi-game runs like this. So like a lot of my PBs actually are in these multi-game runs. So yes, if I get a PB on a single game, I can separate it out and submit that. As long as it meets the rules for the category itself, which typically it does. So. Do I work with CrowdStrike? No. No, I don't. No, we don't. We don't have CrowdStrike. We have something else. So when that big CrowdStrike thing happened, what, a couple of years ago, year or two ago, and stuff, we weren't directly affected by it, thankfully. Ever played Mario Galaxy? I have a little bit. I haven't played like the whole game or anything like that, but I've played a little bit of it. Oh, I didn't get the wall jump. Oh, I did that one too many times. Alright. Alright, next game. That was a little better than the first try. So, even though I have on the title trying to beat this in under 50 minutes, really my goal is to get closer to 45 minutes, but because my best time for this 5-game run is 47 minutes and 37 seconds. So that's what we're trying to actually beat today. Tech market is hard right now. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. Also, thanks for the follows. Star Wars or Star Trek? I'm admittedly not a huge nerd for either one of them, but I guess if I had to pick between the two, I'd be more of a Star Wars person. Whoop. Oh. Let's just... Dang it. I hate this section. Yes, this is Lost Levels. Can I just admit I haven't watched either? I've seen now Star Trek. I haven't seen a lot of. I've seen a little bit of it. Now Star Wars, I've seen the 6 movies, and then there's like one of them after that. But I just haven't watched them a lot. I guess I'll put it that way. Animal Crossing, I have. I played what's the one for the Switch? New Horizons. I played it quite a bit when it came out. Haven't really played it much in a few years, but I played that a decent amount for a while. And I also had the one for the 3DS, and I can't remember what the name of it is. New Leaf? Is that the one for the Switch? Or not the Switch, the 3DS. There's 9 main movies. Okay, well, sorry. Joey sounds like he's getting into trouble. Okay, so I guess more specifically, I've seen, what, episodes 4, 5, and 6, 1, 2, and 3, and then I don't remember what the other one was. No. He turned back at the last second. He got me. All right. Thanks for the follows. Much appreciated. All right. Thank you, Cricket, for the... I'm still learning on what all of these things are. I'm not sure what that is. But thank you. The puppy wants something. He always wants something. He wants attention. Or a treat. That's what he wants. Probably a treat. Because I said thank you a few minutes ago, and they usually kind of perk up when I say that. Come on. So for those of you new to the... Oh my god. Those of you new to the stream and all that stuff, this is Chief. He's an American foxhound. He's goofy. He is a goofy dog. I hate this game. I love all the other games. I admittedly hate this one, but... Oh, I was trying to wait and actually get a 4 on the timer so I could get a 1-up, and I jumped a little too soon. Yeah, you are a silly dog. So, this is not Mario 1, if you're thinking that's what this is. This is Japanese Mario 2. He feels cheated. Yeah, that's about right. What's up, Crystal? Alright, I'm going to pick up the power-up this time. Yes, it costs a few seconds, but... I just want to get out of this game. Alright, so if you just run off this ledge as Big Mario or Luigi, you'll just clip through the wall like that. Nothing crazy, you just simply just run off the ledge. Alright, next game. Thanks, Crystal, for the roses and the heart me. That was that was Lost Levels. That was Japanese Super Mario Brothers 2. That's what Japan got for Mario 2 instead of this game. Well, Japan eventually got this game, but what they originally got for Mario 2 was that game. Alright, so we're going to do a fun trick here. It's called the Fast Carpet Glitch. So, what we're going to do is we're going to hop on this first one. We're going to pick this guy, throw him off the screen, spawn a second one, jump back on the first one, and we go zoom with the carpet. Like that. I give that proper attention right now. We'll give you some pets. You only get like a second or two of pets, but here you go. Good boy. Would I ever run Mario Hour? I need to learn SM64 because what this category is the Mario Hour, except it doesn't have the SM64 part. It's the rest of it's the same. So I just need to learn SM64. I just haven't done it yet. And if y'all have questions about any of the stuff that I'm doing, because I know sometimes I do stuff that people aren't used to seeing, like that. That's just a swag trick. It doesn't provide any purpose. It's just fun to do. But yeah, feel free to ask questions. I enjoy answering questions the best that I can. Do I always use Toad for this game? No, there's some levels you're going to see me use different characters, which, well, since I'm doing the Warped run, you're pretty much only going to see Luigi and Toad. But when I do Warpless, well, I still mostly use Luigi and Toad, but I've got a couple of levels I use Mario and the Princess for. Alright, so the current state of this run is I'm in a little over, well, as the end of Lost Levels, I was 1 minute and 6 seconds behind. However, I do have a death or two in this game in my PB, so I may be able to make some of that time back up. If I don't die in this run. Where do I live? I live in Denver. Texas? No, I have never been to Texas. The accent is an Appalachian accent. It's not a Texas accent or some other parts of the South and stuff. It's an Appalachian accent. Oh yeah, so we're doing this crazy stuff. So screw riding the birds. We're just gonna do this. And if this looks terrifying to do, it is. And I do screw it up sometimes and not quite make it. Oh. West Virginia? No, I'm from Virginia, actually. Near the, well, kind of in the kind of the region of, like, Virginia, North Carolina, Tennessee. That kind of area and stuff like that. Of course, I mean, I wasn't too far from West Virginia either, but... Hokie Nation. Is there a trick to the bonus chance as far as just getting the bonus chance, or are you talking about like getting the matching the three together? Whoops, I ran the wrong way. You're squeaking back there, Chief. I'm sure there is. I don't really know it for this version of the game. Now, on the All-Stars version, you've got like the 7s that you can match up and get 10 lives from that. I do know how to do that. It's hard for me to explain it, but I do know how to do that. But with this version of the game, I admittedly don't really know the trick to doing that consistently with this game. Alright, one more level and we'll move on to Mario 3. He's an American foxhound, so he looks like a giant beagle. Kind of. He does it to get my attention. Well, I heard it. I'm waiting for the day that he just steps on that thing and it squeaks really loud when I'm in the middle of doing like a tough trick and I end up failing it or falling in the pit or something. That's going to happen eventually. Oh, double hit. Nice. Alright, so it takes 6 vegetables to take out Wart, so let's hope for a clean fight here. Oh, that was super early. I wasn't ready for that. Well, that's not the greatest start. Alright, 1, 2... Oh my god, I'm too slow. Come on. Alright. Well, that was, Oh, we're gonna save a bunch of time. Alright, next game. That was not a great Wart fight. So I went from 1 minute 6 seconds behind and I'm now 3 seconds behind. So that was a pretty significant time saving. So we are definitely... Oh, sorry. We're definitely in the realm of being able to get a PB for this 5-game run. Also, it looks like, according to my notes... No, what? Dang it. I slipped a little. Hi, Chief. We'll give you some pass. There you go. So it looks like in my best time of this 5-game run, I got 2 of the hand levels to pull me in. So if I get less than that, I can probably save some time. I forgot to get the other warp whistle. I don't play this category a whole lot. I didn't get the other warp whistle. I got to go back and get it. Oh, man. I forgot about this. Whoops. Now, I think I have done that before, of where I picked up the one in the fortress, and I used it, thinking I had the other one, and then I'm kind of screwed at that point. So, at least I realized it in time, so... Is this an all-in-one console? Show? No, it's an original NES. I'm just using a special cartridge for it that's called a flash cartridge. So basically what it is you load the games on it on an SD card, and you can use the menu and switch between them and stuff. So they run exactly the same as if you're using the actual cartridge. It's for stuff like this, it's mostly for convenience reasons, just because if you've ever played an NES, you know that switching the cartridges can sometimes be a little annoying. So with this, I don't have to take it out, basically. About the weird setup from the timeline? What do you mean? Oh, okay. Sure. So in the picture, what's being mentioned here and stuff is I put a post of a couple of pictures of my setup. So for my NES, there's a little sticker that says something about like don't press down and all that stuff. So what I have is a thing that's called a blinking light win, and basically what it is if you've had an original front loader NES like I've got back in the day and stuff, you've probably experienced the pain of you put the cartridge in and it starts blinking, or it doesn't load, or it's got glitchy graphics, or all that stuff, and you take it out and you clean it and the cartridge and all that stuff, and then sometimes it takes multiple tries. And so what this thing is it's a replacement 72 pin connector that's built better than the original, admittedly. And it very significantly decreases your issues with that. And also, you just slide it straight in. That was too early. Dang it. So you don't have to you don't press down on it and stuff. It just slides completely horizontally into the cartridge slot there. So. Thanks for the good luck. I am behind on chat. I apologize. Yep, you can. I'd sometimes do that as far as swimming under the ships. I really wished I would have got the fire flower, but that's unfortunate. That's a really tough power up to get, though, to A, even grab the power up, and then B, actually manage to make it out of there without taking a hit as soon as you get it. So, alright, so next is the hand levels, and it's 50-50 for each one if it pulls me in or not. How many hands do you think levels are gonna pull me in? The ideal is 0, but you all can take a guess. 4. Alright, here we go. Okay, there's 1. I can still save time if it's only this 1. Well, I mean, I still might be able to save a little time if it's still 2. But if it's 3, I'm going to lose time for sure. There's 2. Alright, 2 hands, so that matches what I got in my PB run. What's up, Adotus? How are you? It's been a while. at close time of my PB run. When I started SMB3, I was 3 seconds behind. I don't have splits within this game. It's just per game for this. So, but I was 3 seconds behind at the end of it, of Mario 2. So there should still be a chance. What's up, Retro? Clean level. Thanks, Shannon, for the heart me. What's up, Charlie? Would I say older Mario is harder than new Mario? In some ways. Well, actually, probably in a lot of ways, honestly, yeah. That's intentional. Let's hope for good luck with the crazy jump here. Alright, cool. Yeah, I took that intentional damage so I could continue getting up the hill quickly. So, but I have a leaf, so that's alright. That's fine, as long as I don't lose another one. There we go. You want to play old Mario games so bad now? Yeah. Thanks for the follows. Much appreciated. Sounds like we hit a goal. Channel with 11 GGs. Appreciate it. You have your original Nintendo from the 80s. It still works. I'm on original Nintendo. It's just not my original one from my childhood because, unfortunately, when in my late, teenage years, I guess, I let a friend borrow it and he never returned it and then acted like he didn't know what happened to it. So, yeah. But I am playing on an original NES. Whoops. Oh, come on. I forgot about the input display, actually, to be honest with you. I'm probably going to do this whole run it back at least one more time after I finish, so I'll try to get the input displays working for that, for the next go around. Dang it. No, come on, man. All right. Oh, so for those of you who didn't know, Bowser doesn't have a hitbox on the lower half of his body, so you can just stand under him like this. Did not know this as a kid. Would have made this a ton easier if I did. But yeah, you can just stay under him like that. He won't. As long as you don't touch like the upper half of his body, he won't hurt you. How far behind? Well, I was going to be about even, but it looks like we're going to be a little over 40 seconds behind. Time for some Mario World. Yeah, that was unfortunate that I lost the fire there. Yeah, like I would have been about even had I not lost the fire, but that's honestly kind of my fault. I cut it a little too close, but we're going to run it back after this, though, so. You thought I gave up? Nah, I was just doing the safe trap. I mean, I did anger pause there for a moment, but all right. So we're gonna do a trick here, and hopefully I don't crash the game, because I can crash the game by doing this trick if I do it wrong. But what I'm going to try to do is I'll do a specific trick that allows me to put the green orb that's at the bottom of the sunken ghost ship. I can put one of those in my item reserve box, the blue box at the top. So, and I got it. All right, so at this point, we're just going to do that. It's faster to do that rather than just finish the level, because you got to wait for the fanfare and all that stuff. So we got it. So once I get to the castle, I'll show you what we do with it. And that is a glitch. You're not supposed to be able to do that. So it is a glitch, but it overall saves about 15 seconds, I think, roughly 10-15 seconds over not doing it. So thank you, Jennifer. Yeah, I did spare Yoshi. That is true. Hope everybody's having a good evening. Category we're doing is, technically this is called Pentathlon any percent. But I guess, well, actually, let me explain this first. All right, so that item that I got. So what we do is we drop it with the select button and we just grab it, and it immediately finishes the level. There's no cutscene. I mean, it does this, but there's no ending cutscene and all that stuff. It just completely just completes the level and we move on. So that's what that thing does. How am I this fast? Lots of practice. And Penelope with the heart me. And somebody else sent something and it now just scrolled off my screen. I apologize. Didn't catch what it was, but thank you. How did that work? Oh no. Oh, whoop, there we go. Saved it. What's up, Phil? Are there any more orb glitches throughout the game? I think there's a couple of other places you can do it. I think Tubular is one of the levels you can actually do that, like at the start of the level. I think you can do it there, actually. I've never tried it, but I'm pretty sure you can do that trick there. It involves... It does involve... You have to... part of it, the charge and chuck is part of the... Oh, God. Is part of the equation there. Oh, well... This is not... Dude, come on. Oh, now it's going to be in my way. Alright, there we go. Okay, so... Well, I'm glad we're running this back because I'm not super thrilled with how this one has gone. We're going to go back and we're going to get another cape and hopefully not lose this one. No, I'm not doing the... I actually haven't learned the cloud glitch. Someday I probably will, but I just... I just haven't. Someday I will, I'm sure, but... Yeah, the cloud glitch is kind of crazy. If you thought the orb glitch was crazy, the cloud glitch is a little crazier, but... Joey, what are you doing? The glitch, is it a time thing? It's it's hard to... It's kind of hard to explain, but it involves kind of tricking Yoshi into trying to eat like a charging chuck, which you can't normally do. But the thing about that trick is if I'd like move the screen too far to the right when I'm trying to pick up that coin, it'll crash the game. So it's kind of tricky. I guess I need to figure out a good way to explain that trick because I feel like it's kind of difficult. Like I understand what it's doing, but I'm trying to think of a good way to actually explain it that's easy to understand. What's the cloud glitch? So the cloud glitch, well, so the orb glitch puts the green orb from the sunken ghost ship in your item box. But what the cloud glitch does is you put a cloud, like the ones that you can ride in some levels, you know, if you knock like a 2 out of them and stuff, and you can ride the clouds around. What that glitch does is you can put it in your item reserve box and you use it for the Bowser fight. So you can stay up at the top of the screen and it speeds up that fight considerably. But basically, that's what that does. Thank you for the GG, Crystal. All the credits warp glitch, I haven't learned that, no. Whoops. That's... Hopefully y'all are enjoying the stream. We're gonna run it back. We're gonna do the 5-game run. I'll let the credits play out here, but we're gonna run it back. Dang it, I missed. There we go. Missed the last hit. Alrighty, so I finished 1 minute and 3 seconds behind. Most of that came from me losing the Fire Flower on Bowser and Mario 3, but hi, Chief. Hi, buddy. You're a good boy. Did I get a PB? No, I was behind by 1 minute and 3 seconds. However, if y'all want to see it again, we're going to run it back. So, but since people enjoy the credits, we'll let the credits play out. And Chief apparently desperately needs some pets, so we're going to give him some pets. He needs a treat. All right, we'll give you a treat. You're a good boy. We'll give you a treat. Who's a good boy? You're a good boy. Oh, hang on. Sit. Lay down. Lay down. Good boy. Now, can you take it nice? Take it nice. Come on. Oh. Well, I didn't mean jump up, but okay. Take it nice. Here you go. Good boy. We'll give Joey one too. Here you go, Joey. Oh, we got a corgi. Nice. Thank you, Hart. Much appreciated. Let's see. I think I've got one of these sausage things left. I'm gonna have to restock. You want one of these? Oh, he dropped it. He dropped his carrot for this. He's like, screw the carrot. I want this thing. But much appreciated, Hart. Here you go. All right, we'll let the credits play out here, and we'll run it back. Okie dokie. Who's ready to run it back? Yeah, he's pretty talented. I just sit here and spectate. The dog does all the cool stuff. That's a scandal. Yeah. Alrighty. Why is my microphone too loud today? Is my microphone like... Is it turned up too much today? I don't know why it's different. I can turn it down a bit if it's up too loud. Y'all can let me know real quick, but otherwise we'll get started. Sounds good to you? Okay. Cool. All right. So, before we start hearing stuff, this is 5 Mario games back to back. We're taking the warps through all 5 of these and stuff, and I'm hoping to get a time closer to like 45 minutes. But usually I can get it in under 50. So it's Mario 1 boss levels, or Japanese Mario 2, whichever you want to refer to it as. Mario 2, Mario 3, and Mario World. So if you're familiar with the Mario Hour runs that I know, what's his name? Sebi runs on his channel, if you've caught him and stuff. This is the same category minus the Mario 64 part, because I haven't learned the Mario 64 part. So anyway, let's get started with it. It's a bit loud. What's up, computer? I'll turn it down just a touch. Maybe that's... Okay, let's go with that. Alrighty, let's get started. Now that I'm warmed up, maybe it'll go a little better. No, you know what? We're gonna mulligan that. I can't screw up the first level, right? And we have Stewie with the raid. Appreciate it. Hope your stream went well. What were you up to today? Whatever. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna let that one go. We'll continue. Do I play modern Mario games? I've played a little bit of Odyssey. I don't own the game. I do have Mario Wonder. I've played through some of it. The I kind of missed the whole era of, well, but after SM64, like Galaxy 1 and 2 and Sunshine and stuff, I haven't really played those. Not much anyway. I didn't really have Nintendo consoles during that era, so. Why waste it getting a mushroom? Yes, it does cost a little bit of time, but for the sake of me going through 5 games and not just one, it's more consistent. I can, like, if I'm running just this game with warps by itself, then yes, I do it small. But since this is a multi-game run, I'll sacrifice a few seconds to have it be more consistent. Otherwise, it's going to be me resetting this game a lot. So, and I'm trying to not do that. Oh, is that still going to work? Yeah, it still works. All right, cool. And if you all have questions about what's going on here, as far as like some of the tricks I do and stuff, feel free to ask, because I just did one. That is not... Oh boy. Alright, so... I guess we're just going to try to do the rest of this small. If I die, I'm just going to start over. Yeah, I died. Alright. Dang it. I feel like I'm struggling a little bit today. Ah, there's the question. Figured somebody to ask the question. Okay, so the way this, and I'm trying to keep it somewhat simplified, just so that you can understand the basic gist of what's going on. So this game can have only one destination loaded in the game at a time. So what I mean by destination is, like, if you go up the vine to the warp zone, that's a destination. If you go down one of the pipes with the little coin rooms, that's a destination. So the game can only handle one of those loaded into the game at a time. So what I'm doing there is I'm having Mario scoot across the screen. So like if you see right here, like he pretty much stays in the center, about the center of the screen, right? So what I'm doing is I'm getting him to scoot over further across the screen than what he normally does. So like I get at least past the under the W in world. And basically what that does is the destination for the warp zone doesn't leave, or it isn't unloaded. So when you go down the pipe, it takes you to the warp zone destination. And ultimately that's faster than taking the vine, because with the vine you have to slow down, you have to hit the block, and the vine's got to go up, and then once you go up the vine, then you got to wait on the animation of the vine going up and all that stuff. So this saves several seconds over climbing the vine, essentially. So hopefully that makes sense. So we're going to do it here, so you'll watch me have him scoot like that. And we're just going to go over here and take the pipe. And it puts you right up here. There we go, that's better. Are you kidding me, man? I've missed. Alright, just like last time, I'm going to just try to do it small. And hopefully avoid a reset. It kind of sucks, but I'm not bringing my A game today. What's up, cheap dog? Today's the day. Oh.
You better have something great to say. You've had so much time to prepare. D, no pressure.
Let me finish this level. Because I'm doing it small. Oh, come on. Oh, okay. Well, we made it. A little slow. And we have DPM with a resub for 100 months. Holy crap. That's a lot of months. Thank you a whole lot for all the support through the years. And yes, Chief will get a cookie. He'll probably get a couple of cookies at least, so. Whoops. Come on. But yeah, very much appreciated. I think there's only maybe one other person that has a 100-month subscription to my channel. All right. Come on. Next game. All right, a little slow, but on we go. So I am about 8 seconds behind. Who wants a cookie? You want a cookie? Where are the cookies? Shit, I've lost the cookies. I'm on original Nintendo. Okay, well, custom console. The only thing that's that's changed with this console is I have the NES RGB board, which gives a better video quality output. So the thing I'm playing on, or what you're seeing with the menu and stuff, that is a flash cartridge. So it's an NES cartridge that you can stick an SD card into and load your games from that. It's basically what it is. So I am playing on console. It's just I'm playing on a special cartridge. Am I playing with the original Nintendo controller? Yeah, I am. So I can't really get up and look for the cookies right now because apparently I put them somewhere. I usually have them pretty here close to me and I don't know where they're at right now. So, you know, well, let's give you something different for right now because I've got other things. Here you go. Have a chicken stick. He's barely moved since that was uttered. Yeah. Whoo! That was a little close. And we're going to get some fireworks. So the way the fireworks work on this game is if the last digit of your coin count and the last digit of the timer match, you'll get fireworks. If it's an odd number, you'll get 3. If it's an even number, you'll get 6. So that's how that works in this game, which is different from Mario 1. Maybe we'll give you a second stick, chicken stick. You want a second one? Come on. He's an American foxhound. He's not a beagle. He looks like a giant beagle, but yeah, he's an American foxhound. Who's a good boy. Yeah, there you go. And Ragnar with some diamonds. Appreciate it. Why did they make the Goombas white in the castle stages? Color limitations is probably the best answer for that. Alright, so for this level, we are going to do a trick called the super jump. Well, hopefully I get it. But there's a big wall at the end of this level, and you're supposed to hit a couple of hidden coin blocks to be able to climb up the wall, but we're going to try this instead. Like that. And there we go. Am I still going for 45 minutes? Yeah, I am. How? So most of the mechanics in this game are the same as Mario 1, but there's a few differences, and one of them is bouncing off like Koopas and stuff like that. So basically what I'm doing there is I'm slowing down to like walking speed, and if you kind of sort of jump into the Koopa, I mean there's, whoa, I almost slid off. If you jump into Koopas like that at like walking speed, you'll get like a super high bounce. It also works with Mario. But yeah, that's kind of a difference in the mechanic in this game. That doesn't work in Mario 1, but it does in this one. And it's really weird. So if you go full speed, you can get a fairly high bounce, but not like that. So it's kind of counterintuitive, because you would think if you're going faster you should get a higher bounce than that, but it's the opposite. So it's weird. Oh, I missed. All right, we got a 1-up. So from what I said earlier with the numbers matching, also if the coin count is a multiple of 11 and you get the same last digit on the timer, you'll get a 1-up. So I didn't actually mean to do that, but it is what it is. The Mercury? So this is Chief. And Ragnar with some more roses, and BDG with some GGs, and James with looks like some roses as well. Much appreciated, thank you. So you get fireworks with the 1-up. That's inevitable. So I got fireworks with that. So I got, since it was an odd number, I got 3. But yeah, I got fireworks with it as well. Is the super jump a glitch? I would say no. I'm a little behind on chat, so. We're gonna pick that up just for safety. We're gonna run off the ledge here and just clip into the wall. All you have to do is just run off the ledge. Well, you have to be Big Mario or Luigi, but that's a fun little trick. Alright, next game. And I am 18 seconds behind. So we're definitely still in it. Did I die in Lost Levels? Where did I lose all that time? I'm trying to think of where I lost time. Is he Odin? I guess that did probably waste a little bit of time. What's he owed? If you don't mind helping me. Alright, we're going to do a trick here called the fast carpet glitch. Jump on here, throw them away, spawn a second one, jump back on the first one, and we go zoom on the carpet. Well, yeah, I did get a couple of fireworks, or several fireworks, didn't I? Yeah, that's right. You're right. And Mix-a-Lot with the goat. Appreciate it. You want to see the ending? So, since it's a speed run, it would count against us to watch the ending because that's past when the timer stops. So now you get to see the ending for Mario World because that's the last game and the timer's already stopped at that point. So yeah, that's just kind of a. Now, I mean, that being said, once we finish this run, if you all can have a collective agreement on if you're really wanting to see the ending of one of these others, we can pick one and I'll play through it real quick and we can watch the ending. So, and Mix-a-Lot with looks like a tater and a corn. Hey Dan, why do I carry an enemy through the level? So, yes, Toad runs 20% faster with an enemy, and he's the only character that does that. So that's, even though he has the lowest jump and all that stuff, he is the fastest character, horizontally anyway. So that's why you see him used in a lot of levels. Not all the levels, but a decent portion of them. Yeah, so if you watch here real quick, I'll pick them up, and you can probably, once you actually start noticing it, or like actually looking for it and stuff, you can see that our definitely run faster. So here's without an enemy. So yeah, you can probably tell that it's a fairly significant difference. Joey, knock it off. Alright, so I'm going to use Luigi for the next 3 levels. Is what a glitch. Oh yeah, so we're doing this instead of riding the bird. Oh, did I jump too soon? We're okay. Oh, Toad running fast with an enemy, that's intended. Because if you actually fire up the actual Doki Doki Panic, which yes, I do have that, and yes, I have done runs of that before, the Toad equivalent character also moves faster while carrying an enemy. Oh, that is not an egg. Alright, just play it safe there. I was hedging my bets that was going to be an egg, and it was not. Alright, that was still okay though. There is no run function on Doki Doki Panic, that is true. That's why I don't like playing that game, is because you can't run in that game. However, the Toad equivalent character moves a little faster when he's carrying an enemy. And by faster, I mean it like a brisk walk. It's kind of the speed improvement for that. And yeah, you can just jump over that using the snippet there. You can also charge jump and do that with... It also works with the princess. If you're using Mario or Toad, then unless you do a different special trick, you pretty much have to go to that lower level. Oh, come on. Alright, one more level. Hope everybody's having a good evening. Also, thanks for all the follows. Much appreciated. Oh boy. Dang it. And sorry if the heart me, appreciate it. No, that's bad. Oh no. Okay. Actually, that's not as bad. if it would have been worse had I actually picked up the key, gone on the door, and then got taken out by one of the sparks. That actually would have been worse. Oh, God. Alright, this game. I think we can still save some time, though, if the rest of this goes okay. No! Oh, boy. Alright, six to take him out. There's one. There's two. Three. Four. Five. Six. Alright, clean fight. And we're going to be ahead. Even with that death, we're still going to be ahead. No, get down. Alright, next game. And I am ahead by 16 seconds. What's up, David? Chief says hi. Hi, Chief. Oh, thanks, DLB. Ragnar with 5 roses and Penelope with 3 GGs. Much appreciated. I'm not forgetting the warp whistle this time like I did last time. So that's an improvement. Thanks for the GG. All right, whistle time. And Joey with the heart me. We do have a fan named Joey. What game is this? This is Mario Odyssey. Have I ever played Bubble Bobble, the retro arcade version? I don't think I have. That hit's fine. Because I was actually going to take an intentional hit at some point anyway. So. And don't forget to follow if you're enjoying the stream. I do a lot of this type of stuff. Well, I don't do the short warps route stuff nearly as much as I do like no warps and 100% stuff. But I do a lot of stuff in the 2D Mario realm. Not exclusively, but a decent amount. Wait, what? Alright. First one down. So now I'm going to try to... This item block has a fire flower in it, and I'm going to try to pick it up. This one's pretty tough to get. I failed it in the last run, so... And I didn't get the duck. Ah, that's unfortunate. Okay. On we go without it. Alright, for the people, we're gonna swim under this boat. And thanks for the roses and the GGs. That block is so hard to get. It's very difficult because if you're small and you get the mushroom, it's not too bad. It's still not easy, but it's not too bad. But if you're trying to get the fire flower, you have to pretty much duck jump in there. It's like that's hard enough to do as it is, and then if you actually grab the power up, then you have to get out of there without taking a hit from all the cannons flying around. So it's a tough power up to get. All right, so we have the hand levels coming up. How many hand levels are going to pull me in? Answers are usually 0, 1, 2, or 3. What's the dog's name? This is Chief. Chief is owed. Okay, I'll take one hand. I mean, 0 is better, but... This is actually kind of convenient because I get my fire flower here, so that's not the worst thing. But what are we getting for Chief? And Jamie with the GG. Whatever 250 is, that is a chicken stick. Who wants a chicken stick? You want a chicken stick, Chief? Also, feel free to ask any questions about like the tricks I'm doing or things like that. Happy to answer questions. Oh, chicken stick. I'm slow. It may have to wait a level. And 230 GGs and some more roses, and I can't keep up with that. But thank you. Oh, I clipped into the thing. Can I still keep this? Okay, that was... So I clipped into that little cannon there, and I kind of lost my speed. I am really surprised I managed to get the speed back. That was actually... I'm actually kind of proud of that. How well I mitigated that. Alright, we're gonna... Crap. That sucks. That's fine. I've got a power up. And Josh with the VIP badge. Alright, so that was a little not ideal, but it's okay. Whoop, come on. Oh, I still haven't given you your chicken stick yet, have I, Chief? Ragnar with 5 roses. He gave 500. Okay, it's 2 of them. All right, well, here's the first one. Good boy. See if we can jump up top here. There we go. You ready for another one, Chief? You want another one? Oh, we gotta give Joey something. Poor Joey. Do I save time being on top? No, it's just for fun. Here you go, Chief. Aw, I didn't get the wall clip. That's unfortunate. And Ragnar with 5 more roses. Ah. Oh, dude, get it. There we go. Alright, can I not lose the fire flower to Bowser this time? There we go. Much better. What? Oh, come on. There we go. All right. Thanks for the GGs. All right, so at the end of Mario 3, looks like I was about 20 seconds ahead. I have not learned the Mario 64 run. I will at some point. Probably. Maybe. I've had plans of learning the Mario 64 part. Just haven't done it yet. Run faster with something. No, so the reason I was doing that is if I have a shell in the mouth, and if I pick up a shell with Yoshi, he can't eat the berries by accident, which slows you down a little bit because of the animation. And I missed it. Oh, no. Okay, well, that is Very disappointing. Joey, what are you doing? I missed the trick. That's unfortunately pretty devastating. I really needed to get that trick. So I was trying to do a trick of where I put the, you can do a glitch to put the, like the green orb that's at the bottom of the sunken ghost ship, you can put that in your item box. And I missed that trick. And that's going to cost me at least a minute because I didn't get it, which is unfortunate, but oh well. On we go. And Mulkey with the controller, appreciate it. We'll give Joey one. There you go, Joey. Here you go, Chief. Do I do this game first in RTAs? I feel like the order is fixed for this category, unless they changed it. I feel like the game order is fixed. I have to play them in this order. Well, it's Darbian's category, so that was his rule set for it. Let's see, Mulkey with 32 GGs and Jamie with 20 GGs. Much appreciated. Don't forget to follow if you're enjoying the stream. Chief will highly appreciate it. Won't you, Chief? Yeah. And nice with the heart me. Appreciate it. The Mario Hour is Darbian's creation. He came up with the category. Nah, Darbian hasn't streamed in several years now. Cool trick while swimming. Which trick? And Ragnar with some more roses. Oh, I was just spinning the cape. That's all I was doing. So, like, you know how you can just spin the cape and take things out, like on dry land, you can do that in the water, too. Like this here. I'm doing the same thing here. I'm just spinning the cape. That's all I'm doing. I'm just basically, well, because you have to hold the item with one button, I'm pressing the other button. So I'm holding the item with Y, and then I'm just tapping X to spin the cape. So that's what I'm doing here. And I forgot to fix my controller displays for this run. Dang it. Oh well. Once I finish this run, what should I do? Part of me wants to say maybe run it back for a third run, and then part of me says maybe not, but I don't know. What do y'all think? What should I do after this? I'm not trying to stay up too late tonight, but... I don't have time for Diddy Kong or Donkey Kong Country 2, unfortunately. Or I'm not feeling up to. No, what? Oh man, I didn't mean to grab the fence. There we go. Can I do the 7-1 glitch? I haven't learned the setup for that. I'm not a big credits warp person. Like those categories don't really interest me that much because, I mean, like they're cool to see and all that stuff, but I guess for me and all that stuff, I don't typically learn stuff like that because it's, I don't know, I feel like I'm not actually beating the game. Like there's no, there's no final boss fight or anything like that. You're just, oh, I'm at the credits. Okay. Well, that was kind of anticlimactic, so that's how I feel about it. I just that's just not my thing. For people that it is their thing, that that's perfectly fine. That's not my thing. So ooh, that was a little close. Said I should show off some. That's possibly true. Might be worth a third shot. Oh no, that's not good. Okay, at least I didn't get hit. That's fine. That's a minor error since I didn't get hit. Yeah, it does. It does make a noise. Alright, so I finished, well, not exactly because of a couple of things and all that stuff, so I finished 42nd 47 seconds behind. The reason for that swing of me being 20 seconds ahead was because I failed that trick at the beginning of this game, and that's basically what. Everything else went fine, and that still would have been a PB, except I failed the trick. So, so that's unfortunate, but that's how it goes. And thanks for the GGs. Also, thanks for the GG diamonds, coins. Much appreciated. Hi, Chief. Show us the orb glitch trick. Yeah, I'll show it to you real quick. We'll let the credits play out here, so at least get to watch these credits. Let the credits play out here. I'll show that trick real quick, and then I guess we'll run it back one more time. What's the world record? For this category, I'm gonna have to look it up. No, quit. Let me take a look here. The world record for this category is this category is technically called pentathlon any percent. The world record for this is by a Japanese runner who has a time of 42 minutes and 57 seconds. Well, real time, like just straight through, is 43:55. So now, of course, I'm sure he does some crazier stuff than I do with it and stuff, but I'm trying to hit 45 minutes is what I'm trying to do. So no, it's not mine, but it's MW 65536. I'm not really familiar with him. I think I've seen the name a lot and stuff, but I don't think I've ever watched him play. MW _ 65536. All right. Okay, we'll let the credits play out here. I'm going to take a momentary break. We'll show you all the trick, and then I guess we'll run it back for a third one. So I will be right back. All right, so let's show you all the trick I was trying to do. So, well, I'm going to have to do a demonstration of a different level because this is the Japanese version of the game and I can't re-enter the castle. So we'll show it in a different spot. So, first of all, I need Yoshi and a mushroom. Is it carrot time? Did I miss something while I was gone? I mean, he always says it is, but look at this dog. Oh, well, right. There's a fire flower toward the end here. That's fine. What's up, Tyler? All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to the end here, and I'm going to run up against the pipe, and I'm going to jump up in the air and shoot the plant. And then I'm going to jump up, and I'm going to dismount Yoshi and collect the... so I also shoot the dinosaur, the Rex guy. I'm going to shoot him, and he turns into a coin, and I dismount Yoshi, and he'll like stick out his tongue and eat the coin. So I have to pick up the coin before Yoshi eats it and scroll the screen, move the screen over the right amount. If I move it too far, it'll crash the game. And if I mess up the timing, I won't get the trick. So let's see if I can get it here. And I got it. So there it is. So basically, it tries to eat the chuck. So see, the chuck's not here. There's normally a chuck here at the end. So it's one of those things. It's probably pretty hard to see it real time. But when Yoshi's trying to eat that coin, I collect it. You can, for a split second, see that there's actually a chuck there. Like if I slowed down the video and stuff, you could probably more easily see that. But it's probably hard to notice real time. But anyway, so this thing, it looks like Koopas and stuff, but it's actually the green orb that you get at the Sunken Ghost Ship that you touch to finish the level. So what we actually use this for... Oh, I didn't finish the level, so I can't. We'll just finish the level. Yes, it is a glitch. Alright, so I've got the thing in my inventory, and I'm going to try to do a different trick here. So, but basically what it is you can drop this in any level, and if you touch it, it will immediately finish the level. So where we actually use this in the speedrun is we use it in this first castle here. So as soon as we start the level, we'll drop it, and it's got like the whole fence that you can climb on. So we'll climb up and grab it, and it will immediately finish the level. There's no like cutscene with the castle collapsing and all that stuff. It just immediately finishes the level, and you move on to the next stage. So that's where we use it in the speedrun. But since I'm on the Japanese version of the game, you can't do the L and R trick to go back into the castle, and I didn't want to start a new save file. So we'll try a fun little trick here. So I'm going to drop it right here. So see, I dropped it, and it's the little orb, right? So I'm going to do a fun little trick here. Well, hopefully I get it. But you'll see what it does. It'll finish the level once I touch it. Aw, dang it. Come on. I need to grab it as far right as I can. A little more. There we go. So yeah, when you touch that, it'll finish the level like that. So he's going to walk off the edge here. And we get this result. So essentially kind of what's happening there is the level finishes at the same time that I drop into the pit. And it does this weird color glitch thing. So yeah, if we walk around here a little bit and all that stuff, kind of crazy colored and all that stuff. And I'll scroll around here and stuff. It's all yellow and stuff. So yeah, it's a kind of a funny little glitch. Now, if you go into a level and come back out, everything goes back to normal, and it's just a colored glitch basically. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. So yeah, if I go in a level and come back out, it goes back to normal. So yeah, now it's back to normal. So drought colors, yeah, something like that. I'm playing on Super Nintendo. Yes, you can do that on the American version. Both the orb glitch and that color trick that I did. Yeah, they work on the American version. Yeah, I did show that one for the orb glitch and stuff. All right, so shall we run it back one more time? How did I get the orb? We'll do it one more time. For people who missed it, we'll do it one more time. So in this level, I need to have Yoshi and a fire flower, and we're going to go to the end of the stage. And hope I don't always get this trick, which, well, obviously it ruined my run because I didn't get it. So we're going to go to the end here. We're going to shoot, turn these guys into coins. Eat them. Oh, that didn't feel right. I'm going to go back and try it again. All right. Stop. No, not like that. Stop shooting that one. There we go. And that's how you get it. I mean, and I did explain kind of how it works and stuff. You kind of have Yoshi sort of eat the chuck that's over here. It's kind of, when the screen scrolls over, it kind of tricks the game into doing that. But ultimately, you end up with the orb at the sunken ghost ship. So, if you, so if you drop that and you grab it, well, it looks like something else, but that's what it is. So if you grab that, it'll finish the level. Yeah, I'm playing on actual console. Yep, it's a little outside of the camera. Here's my NES. You can probably maybe see a little bit of it there. But there's my NES. My Super Nintendo is right beside it. It's just outside of the view of the camera. So. Do I know about Star World? I do. I do run full runs of this game sometimes. We're not doing that today, but where can you get one? My best suggestions are some retro game stores carry them. I'm in Denver, so you can usually get them for about $100, roughly. Other places, you can look at your local, like, selling things like Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist and things like that. eBay, you can get them on eBay as well. Stuff like that, but those are your best bets for if you're wanting the original actual console. Now, of course, you can also buy like the clone consoles, like the Retron consoles and stuff like that, which for casual players and stuff, they're fine. If you want to go that route. They also have the benefit of built-in, like, HDMI output for modern console or modern TVs and stuff like that. So you're in the Springs? Nice. I feel like I get a decent amount of Colorado viewers, and maybe it's they realize where I'm at. So maybe there's a higher viewership count there for that. So yeah. And also the controller I'm using is a Super Famicom controller. Super Famicom's the Japanese Super Nintendo and stuff, but I'm using one of those controllers and stuff. The shape is the same. Most of the buttons are the same, except for the colors. You can see that the colors are not just the purple, 2 different shades of purple. And also the buttons are all convex. So with the US controller, 2 of them are convex and 2 of them are concave, but they're all convex on this controller. Well, also in Europe, their controller looks like this too. And the only difference between that is that this one says Super Famicom and it's a Super Nintendo, but these feel pretty nice to play games like this for me. Some people like these and some people don't. But yeah. Going to Estes. Nice. Alright, so let's run this 5-game run back one more time. I debated on it, but I guess we'll do it. I'm trying to not stay up till like 1 or 2 a.m. today, like I have been lately, because I got to go to work tomorrow. But we'll run this back one more time. Let me clear my saves and stuff like that. Am I going to play or what? I didn't know I was on your timeline. Alright, so cleared my save file for that. Alright, so also with the menus that you're seeing here, so I am playing on original consoles, but I'm using a flash cartridge. So I'll show you, this is an older one than I have. I'll show it on the bottom camera because it's a little easier to see. Dog, please don't. Thank you. All right, so this is what I'm using. This is an older thing, but it still does the same thing. So basically, it's got a card. This has got an old CF card in it and stuff. My new one's got an SD card. But basically, you can load the games on the card, and it's an NES cartridge, and you pop it in there, and you can select it and stuff like that. So I've got a similar thing for my Super Nintendo. So I'm playing on the actual console, but I'm using this mostly for convenience reasons, in that I don't have to pull the cartridge out and mess around with it, and sometimes it'll load, and sometimes it won't, and sometimes you got to clean the pin connector, that whole thing. So that avoids me from having to deal with that. So, did you really just choke on drinking water, Chief? You goofy dog. All right. So yeah. So we're gonna do. So this is a 5-game run. I'm shooting for like 45 minutes. I can typically do it under 50. So this is Mario 1, Lost Levels, Mario 2, Mario 3, and Mario World. So I guess this will be the 3rd time I've done it today. So let's hope for the best, and I can actually get a new best time for this run. So let's go. And feel free to ask questions. Also, thanks everybody for the follows. Much appreciated. Chief says thank you. Can I get a shake? I want a shake. Good boy. That works. So we're doing warps for all of these games. I don't know what I'm planning to do for my next stream. We may do some warpless stuff, maybe, if I stick with Mario stuff. I do a lot of Mario stuff, but we'll see. I play warpless and 100% categories a lot more than I do warps categories, but warps categories are fine occasionally. Your secret hope is Turtles in Time soon. I should play that again soon. It's been a while since I played Turtles in Time. That was one of my favorite Super Nintendo games. Well, actually, I love the arcade game. I love playing the arcade game. What's up, Audrey? Hope you're doing well. Alright, we're going to do a little trick here that will allow me to take the pipe instead of the vine to get to the warp zone. The very short answer is this is faster. But yeah, a few shenanigans going on there. But on to World 8. And Relic with the Heart Me. Welcome to the club. Joey, you don't get anything for that. Sorry, buddy. Well, what do you want me to call it? Am I practicing? No, I'm doing a run. The Roop Troop. Oh, well, sorry. Hope everybody's having a good evening. Thanks for the follows. Joey needs to chill. Thank you, Joey. What 5 games? It is Mario 1, Lost Levels, or aka... No, that sucks. Okay, well... I think we're still okay here. It's gonna... It might slow me down a bit in 8.4, but we're okay. Or should be okay. Dang it. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but that's unfortunate. Oh, I was listening to the game, listing the games. So it's Mario 1, Japanese Mario 2, aka Lost Levels, Mario 2, Mario 3, and Mario World. That's the 5 games. So we're taking the Warps route for all of those. Because I felt like playing short categories today. Come on. Alright, next game. I would still ended up being an okay run, despite the hit. Do I have Donkey Kong Country? I do. I do play those occasionally. How'd they figure out the orb glitch? You know what? I don't really know the history of that, of how they figured that out. And it also could have been accidental. Some of these things that get discovered are complete accidents, but yeah. But as far as the history with that, I don't really know it. I have the duck hunting gun? Yes, I do. Well, I have the orange one and the gray one. They're around here somewhere. I don't know where they're at the moment. But. What's the name of this Mario? This is Japanese, or this is Super Mario Brothers 2. This is what Japan got instead of what we got. So this is, I like to call it Mario 1.5 because it's kind of the same engine as Mario 1. It's just brutally difficult. How do I project this game on live? So I'm using a USB capture card. So the capture card plugs into the USB port in my computer, and I plug my video output into the card. I've got my spare one laying around here, which if I can find it real quick, I'll show you what it is. If you look on the bottom camera, it's one of these. So there's like an HDMI input on it. Actually, that's the wrong side. But, well, it's not focusing on it, and stuff. But there's an HDMI port and a USB port on it and stuff. So that's how I get it onto my computer for you all to see. Oh, no. Okay, well. I do have a power glove, I don't have a super scope. This is the Lost Levels. This is the original version of the Lost Levels. So, like, we saw Lost Levels on, like, in the US and Europe. A lot of us saw it for the first time on the All-Stars cartridge and stuff, but this is the actual original version of it. And it's, in my opinion, considerably more difficult than what the All-Stars version gave us. So. Most game streams just point the phone camera to the screen. Yeah, I have noticed that. Not all of them, but I've seen a fair amount of them, which is totally fine. And it's admittedly a lot cheaper to do it that way because you can drop some significant money on this stuff. I mean, yes, it looks a lot nicer and stuff too, but you also drop some cash on it to make it look this way. So. Alright, so we're going to do a trick here called the super jump. Like that. There's a couple of hidden coin blocks that you're supposed to hit and climb the wall that way, but if you slow down and jump at the right angle into the Koopa, you can get a huge jump like that. Alright, so it is warp zone time. I make it look so easy. This game is brutal. I was struggling with it in the first run that I had today. For those of you who were around then and stuff, it was a bit of a struggle. Okay, that went much better than last time. Yeah, Luigi has different physics in this game. He jumps a lot higher, but he also slides a lot further, so imagine permanent ice physics with Luigi, and that's kind of what you get. Yeah, so you get the benefit of higher jumps, but it comes at the cost of you slide all over the place. Come on, good pattern. Thank you. You can choose your character, yeah. So, yeah, this is a single player game. So at the title screen, you pick which character you want. So there is no 2-player on this like there is with Mario 1. Nice. Turtle jump. People not knowing these makes you feel old. Can somebody over there hit the chat command? Oh God! See, there's the sliding mechanic that's kind of annoying with this game. Oh no, am I gonna game over? Please don't game over. Yep, it's a game over. So there's a stupid thing with this game in that I'm pressing left there, and the game is just like, no, we're just gonna send you straight down anyway, despite you pressing left. So that's, you know what? We're going to start over. We're going to start the whole thing over. Because that's kind of... yeah. We're just going to start the whole thing over. I don't like lost levels. It's a part of the series of games that's, you know, in these runs and stuff like that. So I play it. That doesn't necessarily mean I like the game. I don't really like the game. I like all the other games, but lost levels is, yeah, it's a thing. But and Crystal with some GGs, appreciate it. So yeah, hopefully we can do a little better with the lost levels. That's one of the more painful parts in this run, is just lost levels in general, just because it's so trolly with what it throws at you. A Roman numeral person just... okay. How do you get the 100 lives? So you do that in 3-1. There's a trick you can do there at the stairs at the end of the level and use a Koopa and stuff. So you can kind of keep bouncing against the stairs and you can get a bunch of lives for it. Alright, so we're doing a little trick here so that I can actually take the pipe instead of the vine because it's a lot faster. Go down there. Thank you. What's up, Bunny? How are you? Thought that pipe trick was supposed to be super precise and hard to pull off. It's a lot more difficult as Small Mario. It's not that bad with Big or Fire Mario. But yeah, it's quite a bit tougher with Small Mario. And I can, you know, I could run this with Small Mario, but it's just, since this is 5 games, I'd rather sacrifice a few seconds and play something that's more consistent, and I can more easily get through the first game and stuff. Because if I played Small Mario only, you'd unfortunately probably be seeing me reset this game over and over and over, and I'm trying to like not do that and bore everybody to death. So. And we have some roses, much appreciated. Hey, I didn't get hit this time. Ooh. Alright. Have I seen the Super Mario Brothers movie? I'd still have yet to watch that. Hi, Chief. What's up, buddy? So this is Chief. He's the pupper. Alright, can I get the jump on the side of the pipe here? Ah, I missed it. How does one acquire the skill? Lots of practice. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright. Okay, that was a solid run. 3 seconds behind. A 5:10 still a solid time. 5:10 I'm always fine with. Oh, I missed that. Okay. Well, that's fine. Now, Chief, you can't climb up here right now, buddy. Here, go have a carrot. There you go. Chief wants to climb up in my lap. Yeah, we'll give you one too, Joey. This is Japanese Mario 2. So this is what Japan got instead of the Mario 2 that we got. So it's, I call it Mario 1.5 basically because it's pretty much the same game engine. But yeah, they just got, oh, you know what, we're gonna play that safer. There we go. There are 2 puppies. Joey's in the other room. So, Japan did get our Mario 2 eventually. It was like, what, like 4 years later or something like that. It was pretty late. So when they got it, it's, for them, it's titled Super Mario USA. So it's not, to them, it's not Mario 2, it's Mario USA, is what it is. And I actually, if you look when I switched to Mario 2, I actually do play the Japanese version of our Mario 2, and you'll see that it says Super Mario USA. Of course, I mean, I go through the title screen really quickly, so you'll have to pay attention. But the title screen's a bit of a different color, and it says Mario USA on it. Aside from that, the game's exactly the same. You've only seen Joey. Yeah, so this is Chief. He's a good boy. Here you go, Joey. And Blockarooski with the heart me. Appreciate it. Beagles, now he's an American foxhound, so he looks like a giant beagle. The reason we didn't get Japanese Mario 2 in the US. So, Nintendo of America got this game and they tested it and they determined that it was likely too difficult for the US audience. And to be honest with you, I think they were right. I think this would have, for the US audience, I don't think this would have been a good plan. So we got the other Mario 2 because this game is brutal. I understand that I'm making it look easy, and this game is overall much more difficult than Mario 1. So yeah, I think they made the right call on that. And you know, of course, that's just my opinion, but all right. So we are going to do the super jump again, hopefully. There we go. Yeah, one guy got this game to test. Like, one guy made the decision on that. And oh, what was his name? I can't remember the guy's name. But anyway, yeah. One guy determines, like, nah, this is not a good idea. So, what's up, Ashton? The difference between the top of the bottom of the flagpole. So the difference with that, which you're mostly going to see me jump for the top of the flagpole. So if you jump at the top of the flagpole and you, oh, that was much better. Well, except for that part. Go up the thing. So the difference is, it doesn't matter where you grab the flagpole. You've got to wait for the flag to come all the way down. So where the difference is, that makes a time difference. I totally just missed going down the pipe. When you grab the top of the flagpole, like if you do it right, when he jumps, when he gets off of the flagpole, if he's up high enough, when he jumps off, he will go straight to the ground. And if you grab it lower, he'll walk off of that block and then go to the ground. So like with this one, see, he didn't touch the block. But if you grab the flagpole lower, he'll walk off that block and then onto the ground. So that slows you down a little bit, which the way this game works can... Basically, it can save you a third of a second, is basically what it comes down to, by grabbing the top of the flagpole. Not always, but it can. So I'm trying to not overcomplicate it. You're an 85, baby. I guess I'm 83, baby, so. How am I having a typical conversation while doing this? A lot of it's muscle memory at this point. I mean, I still screw up, and sometimes I talk when I shouldn't. And I make mistakes, so, yeah. Yeah, I will not be doing a bus analogy for this. No bus analogy. And we're going to get 6 fireworks, because I wasn't paying attention. All right, come on, 8-4. Don't mess with me. Can I just beat this level, please? All right. That's a good start. I'm gonna play this safer. All right. Oh, Chief owed a carrot. All right. What determines the fireworks? So for the fireworks, this game is different than Mario 1. So, actually, let me do this first. All right, that's kind of a that's a fairly precise trick to get the timing down. So for the fireworks in this game, if the ones digit of your coin count and the timer match when you hit the flagpole at the end of the level, you'll get fireworks. So if it's an even number, you get 6 fireworks. If it's an odd number, you get 3. So that's how that works in this game. Alright, next game, Mario 2. So it looks like I am about 16, 17 seconds behind. There is time that I can save in this game. Oh. Am I a wizard? Dude, come on. Am I gonna miss the egg cycle here? Ooh, yeah, I missed it. Okay. Not a big deal. We have a redemption for the curtain lights for sliding mushroom. Alright. I'll get that here in a second. Alright, so we're gonna do a trick here. We're going to get a fast carpet, so we're going to jump on the first one, get rid of him, spawn the second one, jump on the first one, and now we go with super speed on the carpet. Alright, sliding mushroom. There we go. Also, don't forget to follow if you're enjoying the stream and you like 2D Mario stuff. Done relatively quickly. Alright, so we are going to pick up the potion and take the warp here. Hi, Chief. Did I give him what he was owed? What do I, what's he owed? A carrot? I think it is, right? Sorry, I'm... got a lot going on at the moment. Okay, yeah, we'll give him a carrot. You ready for a carrot, buddy? You want to sit? Not you, Joey. I mean, you can sit too, but I was asking Chief. Thanks, buddy. Here you go. Have a carrot. Good boy. And Bailey with 23 GGs. Oh, come on, Toad. So, I usually get this question of why am I carrying stuff with Toad and why am I using Toad? So, Toad, when he's carrying enemies, he runs 20% faster, and that does not apply to any of the other characters. So that's why you see him get used a lot. and runs this game is he runs 20% faster with an enemy. So if you pay attention, you can pretty easily see it of what the difference is. So I don't have anything right now. I'm going to pick him up, and now we're going to move faster. You want to eat a carrot now, too? Go for it. Oh. Alright, so we're going to do some crazy stuff here. You're supposed to ride the bird, and we're going to do this instead, and hopefully don't die. This is scary. This will always be a scary strat, because if you make one mistake, it's kind of over. But looks like that went totally fine. No, no, oh, come on, really? No, not this, come on. So yeah, if that's a thing. That's a thing that can happen. What controller am I using? Just a regular NES controller. So I am playing on actual NES console. Oh no, I missed the jump. There we go. Why did I hit split? Undo split. There we go. All right. Your controller started to go out. So typically, unless there's like a problem with the actual board, typically what you can do, and actually what I do, especially for people who get into speedrunning, they're gonna wear out eventually. And what's actually typically wearing out is under all the buttons, the D-pad and all that stuff, you've got these silicone pads or rubbers or whatever you want to call them. So over time, those will wear out and they'll develop tears in it. But you can buy aftermarket ones and replace them. And some of them are better than others. But yeah, you can get a much more functional controller if you replace those. And I have to replace those occasionally. Alright, back to Toad. Yeah, so Luigi works well for a lot of the vertical levels like that. So. And TikTok thinks I'm idle. Perfect. And I did not mean to take a hit there. Why does this always happen at the worst time I've got to solve a puzzle? Oh, come on. Whoops. I'm like distracted by that. Okay, well, that's not the worst. I got distracted by this. Hey, your stream's going to end if you don't solve a puzzle in like a couple of minutes, so that's kind of annoying. It thinks I'm idle for some reason. Which is, this is like the worst game for me to have to solve a puzzle. I mean, I was already solved it, but Alright, so... Yeah, you get 5 minutes, but I also don't want to forget about it. Oh, come on, really? Alright, so it takes 6 vegetables. There's 1. There's 2. 3. 4. 5. And 1 more. 6. Alright, cool. That's a decent fight. And we are going to be ahead. Next game. And I am ahead by 35 seconds. Why I'm doing the squat thing to when I'm getting the vegetables. So the reason I do that, and of course you don't have to do that, but the reason I do that, why I do the charge jump with grabbing the vegetables, is you jump up quicker, so I can grab the vegetable faster, and it's a little easier to navigate the bubbles that are flying around because I'm able to grab the vegetable a little faster. That's why I do that. You don't have to do that, but it's just, for me, it makes it a little easier to avoid getting hit by the bubbles. So yeah, it's not really like, that's pretty much all it is. It just makes it a little easier for me to adjust to the flying bubbles. Yeah, I did. Yeah, that one. That was relatively quick, so it wasn't the biggest deal. Also, thanks for all the follows. Alright, it is time to use the warp whistles. This is the 4th game. So the games prior to this were Mario 1, Lost Levels, Mario 2. This is the 4th one, and Mario World's the 5th. Oh, you didn't know about that one? So, yeah, there's 3 warp whistles in the game. 2 of them, one of them's in 1-3, which most people knew about that one. There's one if you fly up top in the first fortress, and then the last one is in World 2. So you have to get a hammer, and then like the top right hand corner where there's a rock there, you can use a hammer and break it, and there's fire bros that you have to take out, and you'll get the 3rd warp whistle there. So that's where all of them are in this game. I'll try my best not to. So yeah, actually, I made a short clip and all that stuff about on the Japanese version how you can get a 4th warp whistle. I actually made a short video showing how that's kind of done. You can't really do that in the US version because they actually, well, I guess they essentially kind of changed the ending of 5-1. That's where you'd get the other one in this version of the game. So it's not really possible to do that. And I guess they probably realized that and kind of patched it out, essentially. But yeah, in the Japanese version, you can kind of glitch a 5th one. Or, sorry, a 4th one. Yeah, the auto-scrollers are kind of excessive in this world. Nice, I actually finally got it this time. That is such a difficult power-up to pick up. How was the last run? It was on a good pace, and then I missed the orb glitch in Super Mario World, so unfortunately I didn't get a PB on it. So, but we're doing pretty good on this run so far. I'm 35 seconds ahead. All right, so we have the hand levels coming up, and it's a 50. There's 3 hand levels, and the chances. It's a 50-50 chance for each one to pull you in. So, how many hands does everyone think I'm going to get pulled in by? The ideal number is 0. Hopefully, I get lucky enough and I can skip all 3 of them. But the probability of that's not super high. So it's usually 0, 1, 2, or 3. My PB run of this apparently has 2 hands, so if I get less than 2 hands, that's helpful. It's not a good start. All right, 1 hand. So that's better. That's better than 2. So each hand level takes about, well, I mean, they're not exactly the same length and stuff, but roughly on average, each hand level takes about 20 seconds. So by getting 1 less hand, that should be about 20 seconds in my favor. All right, done with the auto scrollers for now. Clean. That's such a fun level. It's a tough level, but it's fun when it goes well. Have I ever gone to any GDQ events? I have been to several. Well, I've been to 5 or 6 of them, something like that. I mean, I haven't gone since 2020, but I have gone to several GDQ events. Now, I haven't had a run at a GDQ event. I've been on the commentary couch for a run or 2. But I've been to several, yeah. I have been on a couple of GDQ hotfixes, that's not an actual event. Those are just, you know, people just capturing your stream and stuff like that. But I've been in a couple of races and stuff on GDQ hotfix. But, one of them was I did a D4 warpless race with another Lost Levels runner, and we did a full game race against each other. That was pretty fun. And then what was the other thing I did? It was I think I was part of a relay race. So like say like I don't remember what the category was, but so say like if we did a relay race for these 5 games, like a different person would do each game, essentially. So. Grand Pooh Bear. I remember when he first started streaming too. Yeah, back when he was when he was a pretty small streamer and all that stuff, and he didn't have that many and stuff. I remember when he first started, and he just, you know, started learning SMB3, and I'd hop in there and give him some tips and stuff like that. He blew up. He turned into a pretty big streamer. Oh, come on. Did I win which the relay race or the Lost Levels race or D4 Worthless race? I think we won. I think we did. Alright, last level and we'll move on to Super Mario World. Man, I used to be so consistent at getting that wall clip and I can't get it now. Oh, come on. No, dang it. He moved over too far. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, I mean, I haven't lost the fire, so that's helpful, but he moved over a little too far. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, that was a little slow, but we still got it. Okay, at the end of Mario 3, I am 38 seconds ahead. He's an American foxhound. Is that faster than making him fall? Oh, yes, that fire, because he kind of got in the way. That usually goes considerably faster than what it did. But yes, it's faster than having him break the bricks and fall down. That was for a fire strat. That was actually pretty slow, just because he kind of moved where I didn't want him to. But yeah, it's considerably faster. Alright, let's see if I can get the stupid trick here. Alright, I got it. Sweet. So we got a chance. PB is still in a very big possibility. So here in a moment, I will show you what that item does that I spawned in my item box up there for those of you who didn't see it earlier. So who's a good boy? You're a good boy. What's up, baseballer? Is there an advantage to the spin jump over the regular jump? You don't jump as high compared to the regular jump, which in some situations can be beneficial. But yeah, that's mostly it. I mean, you can also spin jump on some things you can't normally just regular jump on. But I guess a good example of using the spin jump is this first jump that I'm going to do on the cat. Oh, wait, no, we're doing the glitch. Never mind. Alright, so here's what we do with this thing. So I drop it out of my item box, and we do that, and it's just going to finish the level. And that was actually a slow grab, but it'll be okay. So it just finishes the level, and we move on. Oh, come on, Mario, please fly. Thank you. Can I do no star? I have not learned Mario 64, the 0/1 star. I have not learned that. That's the only thing that keeps me from doing the Mario hours. I haven't learned that yet. This category is Mario hour without the SM64. So at some point I'll probably learn it. I don't know when, but eventually I'll probably learn it. Hope everybody's enjoying the stream and having a good evening. Don't forget to follow if you enjoy it. Hi, Chief. We'll be done in a few minutes. Chief is like, I want things now. Yeah, I just haven't learned SM64. That's basically it. Yeah, I skipped the second set of zips because if you mess it up, you can either zip too far or you can die from it. Like if you do it too fast or go too far, it'll crush you and you'll lose a life. So with me being 30 some seconds ahead, to save a couple of seconds there is not really worth the risk. So yeah, that's why I didn't do it. Yeah, because that would be kind of devastating to lose this run over that. So yeah, you know, like now if I'm getting more optimized times and stuff like that, then yeah, I'll probably go for it. But in this scenario and stuff, I'd just like to have a PB. All right. Take door 2. And we'll take door 7. And 46:49, and well, according to this, 47 or say 47 seconds. So it's a new PB. Hi, Chief. Get up here. Who's a good boy? All right, so it's been a while since I've got a PB in this run, so thanks for all the GGs. Oh, here's a fun trick. So when you beat the game, well, I'm not doing a good showing. So if you just hold up on the D-pad, well, my thing's in the way. Yeah, if you just hold up on the D-pad while the fireworks are going, you'll get this little fun clapping animation. So that's literally all I'm doing here. So I'm just holding up, and once the credits roll and they show up, you can let go, and he'll do that. So, would you like a treat? Hi, Chief. Would you like a treat? Here, we'll give you a chicken stick. You want a chicken stick? Shake. Well, that was an aggressive shake. Yeah, it was aggressive. Yeah. You really want this thing, don't you? Oh no, hang on. Calm down. Lay down. Lay down. Here, take it nice. Thank you. Thanks for the heart me, and I think there was some other stuff too. Much appreciated. Penelope with some GGs and AC Walker. Much appreciated. Yeah, Joey, you can have one too. Here you go. And sounds like we hit a goal. And thank you for the, let's see, AC Walker with a heart me and Big Back with a rose. And we have Sofa King with 271 GGs. He's yep. So yeah, since that was 270 some, we'll give him another one. You're gonna be so sad. You have to eat another one of these, don't you? Yeah. You look so disappointed. And Big Back with 14. So the thing about this category is my official time's not going to be 46:49. And the reason for that is, I actually got a pretty good time. Sorry. I actually got a 10:50. That's actually pretty good for Mario World. He's eating a chicken stick right now, but he does also eat carrots. So the thing with this category is the time in which I'll get off, Joey. The time that we spend switching between the games and stuff. So like when I finish Mario 1 and I have to switch and boot up Mario 2 and all that stuff, we get to take that time out of the final time as long as it doesn't exceed 30 seconds. So I get to do that for every game. So that's 46:40. It's going to be faster than 46:49. So yeah, I'll have to retime that later, but it is most definitely a PB by quite a bit. So hello. Well, I am probably done for tonight because I've got a couple of things I need to do before bed, and it's already 12:30. So, yeah, so it'll actually be lower. It'll be, let's see. Let's take a look. So, if you want to get a rough estimate, you can take off. If you want to add up, 12 plus 3 plus 4 plus 9. Let's see, what's that? I'll try to do this math in my head here. 12 and 3 is 15, 19, or plus 4 be 19, and then plus 9 would be 20, so about 28 seconds. So we'll say roughly shave about 28 seconds off of that. And that would be the final time. I mean, I'll have to actually, sit down and take the video and actually time it and stuff, but that's a rough estimate. So yeah, because I mean, I do it well also, and because that's the way I do things, do those and stuff too. I'll sit down and take the actual video and get it to the frame on the timing and stuff like that. So. Okay, so, the puppers are getting a little antsy. I've got a couple things I need to do before bed, and, all that good stuff. So, probably going to call it here for tonight. I do want to thank everybody for hanging out. Feel free to follow if you enjoy this sort of stuff. I will... Me being on tomorrow is a maybe. I've got some after-hour stuff for work that I have to do, so it just depends on how long that takes if I'll hop on tomorrow or not. So we'll see. I'm not sure yet. But glad everybody's here to hang out, and hey, the first PB I've gotten this in quite a while. Actually, you know what? Let me look at... I don't think I got any individual PBs. 843, 1023. No, I don't think I did. As far as individual. So, okay. Yeah, I guess it is. Alrighty, that's it for me. So, thanks everybody for hanging out. Take care, and we'll see you, if not tomorrow, hopefully Wednesday. So, thanks everybody.